Hey everyone, Zero JD here with the XBLA fans channel. Here you a quick taste of Lost Artifacts Time Machine. If you watched this channel before or any of my videos on the Gnomes Garden game, you know exactly what this is. This is essentially a reskin of all the other Gnomes Garden games or any other games of, I believe, by the same developer. We are going through these little maps, completing objectives, and just going on to the next one. It might be gnomes, it might be robots, it might be archaeologists, it might be whatever this is. It is always the same. For those curious about achievements, almost essentially the same as Gnomes Garden, linked to, hey, activate a portal, so on and so forth, finish the objectives, use the different power-ups and all that kind of stuff like that. For those who don't know, it's essentially you're going through these levels, trying to complete it before you run out of time on the left or right, depending on which of the Gnomes Garden games you're playing, get a certain amount of stars and move on. The objectives are always on the bottom, the resources are always on the top, and you're always controlling a small something to do, either collect wood, food, or some kind of other resource, be it crystal, potions, or whatever you say. We are going to go on without the tutorial because it's always the same. This is where your units usually come from, and then you send them out to do different things. So I'm going to be collecting these by hitting X on them. This one actually has very intrusive and pop-ups that do not want to go away. There it goes. And you're just kind of doing what the objectives want you to do and moving on. One of the Gnomes Gardens games actually, some of these areas require things to use them. So this one right here, would not pop up for some reason. This one right here, to use this mill will give 3 food. But to, let's say, dig this trap up over here, you need 1 little helper, 2 food, and 4 wood. The other Gnomes Garden games, you could actually block yourself out of being able to complete an objective if you didn't do the correct gathering in the right order or whatever. So we're essentially just waiting for this to spit out wood so I can then get rid of this trap and then get more food. And the next level will be the same, more of the same, and then so on and so on. I may get more units at some point, or more adventurers, or whatever these are, but it's always the same as the other games. And then once I get enough food, little fireworks will shoot off. The different power-ups you can get on later is faster building, stop time, speed up worker movement. But here come the fireworks. There they are. Exact same sound and video clip that is used from every other game. If I sound kind of down, it's because I have literally played this game 8 or 9 times before this, because all it is just a reskin. I guess that's fine if you like this kind of game, but doing it 8-9 times is kind of weird, or a little excessive if you ask me. So this, I believe, can become a sawmill. So let's turn that into a sawmill. I haven't specifically gone back and checked every level, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of these levels are really used or anything. Oop, come on. Let's see, So I've actually, so since I didn't do this correctly, I'm gonna have to restart. I should have gotten the food first. Let's see, let's do that first, then get this food, and then get this wood. And you can queue up stuff that you want them to do. So that will spit out. So this mill, for some reason, will give me cheeseburgers, fries, and probably a soda. And then it's essentially just wait until I get these objectives done and slowly through all that. Like this might require 2 people to build. No, that's just 1. So if I get enough food returned to here, I can get 2 workers. Yeah, a few of these little symbol or these pop-ups aren't showing or just aren't going away. Later on, it looks like I'll get stone, and then I'm guessing this crystal right up here will be, or this potion will be used for specific units or something later on. It's exactly the same as all the other Gnomes Garden games, all the Gnomes Garden games, and it is, I believe, the same developer, or at least the same publisher. I haven't looked too thoroughly into it, but it's a very much just a copy paste kind of thing. Let's just change what some of the stuff looks like. Can I get rid of this yet? Nope, not quite. Can I upgrade you? No. Can I get rid of you? Yeah, let's get rid of you. One of the games you could actually just disable the time limit. And it was literally only one of the games. Get rid of this. Man trap. You can tell it's a man trap because it has no teeth. Did you know that? I think that's a thing, that bear traps and wolf traps have like the teeth in them. The man trap is essentially, hey, we're just gonna break your leg. Because you can disable a person with just breaking their bone, but if an animal will just kind of run. Like, I don't care if I'm hurt, I gotta get away. So now I'm just waiting for 2 more stone, and then I can get rid of this. Yeah, get that McDonald's. That's what that is. That's essentially what that's. A cheeseburger, fries, and some kind of soda. There we go. So after that, also you can't, if there's no path, you can't do anything. There you go. But yeah, I started from the beginning because there is essentially nothing different between this and every other game of this publisher, developer, whatever. And the gameplay doesn't really change. Maybe you get some different objectives, but that's about it. Where am I? Here I am. Let's get this food. Set this up. Let's set that up. Look at that mammoth. So it looks like this looks like the equivalent to the firefighter of the Gnomes Garden. I mean, like way back when this game, like when Gnomes Garden first came out, it was like a kind of cute novel idea, but once you got 3 into it, when essentially nothing changed, it was like, eh. At least the music kind of fits. Then again, I don't know why this mammoth is here, 'cause we probably time traveled. That's usually what happens in these kind of games, right? I want to upgrade you, and then we're gonna get some more wood. I think one of the achievements is to catch 30 mammoths, which is my lifelong goal. Specifically 30. No more, no less. Monty Python has some really good movies. But the other games, this will be like a berry field, or this will be a berry field. It's like I said before, like you can just look up screenshots. It's exactly the same. You won't miss anything if you skip any of the 5, 6, 7 Gnomes Garden games. Gotta capture that mammoth. I like how that person just stopped and it's like, oh, I'm just gonna stand here for a little bit. Ooh. Okay, I need more food. That hasn't happened in the other game with like the pictures kind of just staying there for a while. It's not happening in the other ones, at least. We'll finish this up and then I will let you go. Bink. Get that. Get that. Get that. But yeah, just imagine if these are like robots or gnomes, and then you have the other games that they've made. Pick this up. Come on. He's very casual about that axe. But yeah, if you run out of stars, you just have to restart. I think that's only ever happened to me once because I wasn't paying attention whatsoever. Capture. Well, I don't know where that mammoth went, but I have it now. Continue, and then that'll be it. But yeah, I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA fan channel. This was Lost Artifacts Time Machine. If you enjoyed any of the Gnomes Garden games, you'll probably enjoy this one. Achievements, like I said before, it's nothing fancy. I am ZeroJD, this is the XBLA Fan Channel. If you have any questions, ask down below. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.